Welcome back to the Metaphiles. This here's episode 72. 73. 73. And it's the podcast that talks to you. We talk about us in the world and the why. The and we're going to be talking about jacuzzis.
Jacuzzi.
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 Yeah, that hot, bubbly person stew.
Speaking of person stew,
Huh?
I'm stewing a little bit in this.
He's stewing.
So that's gone for now.
It's a pretty heavy hoodie. It's a pretty thick hoodie. I can imagine.
So thick. It really is hard to stay up with it. Now, of course, I'll be sitting like this for the entire episode. Of course.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Do we want to go straight into it?
Well, that's the best way to get into a jacuzzi. You know, if you go slow, it's just you're just prolonging.
Yeah.
You're in and out. You're in and you're out at the same time, and like you remember normal temperatures, and you're being reminded of just how hot the jacuzzi is. Whereas if you just get in, you forget about normal temperatures, and you're just like, this is the temperature now.
Yeah.
150 degrees.
It's really kind of a terrible thing that our brain spends so much of its power remembering normal temperatures when we very rarely are getting to actually experience those.
Yeah, you're right.
Almost always you're a little too hot or a little too cold, but you're only feeling that way because your brain's like, remember 70 degrees.
Oh man, doesn't this suck? 74 degrees.
Suck.
Isn't it so shitty? Remember that? Don't you feel terrible at not being a normal temperature of 70 degrees?
And I do. And my brain is right. And I'm supposed to say thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, brain. Thanks.
But I don't want to.
Fuck yeah. Fuck that.
And here's another thing the brain should do.
I mean, it's a pretty long list.
Yeah, but this is maybe the top.
Okay.
I was thinking about this moments before showtime. There should be a way for your tongue and your fingers to get on the same page to where when you got something stuck in a tooth right here, and you know your tongue knows right where it is, but then your finger goes to where your tongue said it was, and that is not the same tooth that your tongue was on at all.
Right.
And everybody knows this and has experiences it every day, basically.
And your tongue's like right here, man. The
right
finger's
here, like
I
where
know,
I
right
am. And then you go, and that's not where it is at all. How can this?
Yeah.
Why can't they get together?
The little popcorn, little flake kernel, little plastic little popcorn flake is like, what? He doesn't see me. Like we were both right here. And your finger's like, I got it.
Yeah.
And the tongue and the popcorn bit are like, what is? Yeah.
And who's to blame here? And we will talk about jacuzzis, but who's to blame? Who's dumb, the tongue or the finger? Seems like the finger.
The finger.
The tongue's got it figured out in its home turf of the mouth.
Yeah.
Out here, finger knows way more what's going on than tongue does usually.
You're right.
Unless you're a lizard.
What's
Or you do one of those and then.
True. It's a communication problem.
Yeah.
You know, and it's so ironic because it's the tongue is the organ that we use to communicate the most.
And also, I would say the finger of the mouth.
The finger of the mouth, yes. The tongue is the finger of the mouth.
But no synergy.
Yeah. You know, I wonder if you get really old, it gets better.
I hope
You know,
so.
you're like 80 years old and like the tongue's like, I think I got it at this point.
Yeah. Well, fewer teeth to worry about at that point, usually.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So it will get better in that way, but it will get worse in amount of teeth way.
Yeah.
But we don't got to worry about that. All we got to worry about right now is when are we getting in this jacuzzi?
Let's, do you want to turn on the bubbles?
Let's turn them on.
All right. Let's see. It's actually a feature on the fact tube.
Yeah,
We
it's
haven't
it's one of the way back there dials.
Yeah. We haven't used the, I'm trying to find it. The fact tube jacuzzi function, but it is here. Here we
Turn
go.
that one on. That's lightning.
Oh, ooh, okay.
Can't be in a jacuzzi
Here
when
it
that's
is.
happening.
Here it is. Oh.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So this leads right into a Jacuzzi's and Us story, and it is both of us.
Uh-huh.
We happen to have access to a jacuzzi mutually.
It's
I'm
true.
not going to say from who or where.
Or where?
You don't worry about it.
We
But-
don't want to get paparazzi'd.
That's right.
Jacuzzi,
jacuzzi,
paparazzi.
paparazzi. We don't want that. Keeps those Razzies out of my koozie. And we were in the jacuzzi, and we were thinking, where's the bubbles on this sucker? And you looked over and saw a light switch and said, is it that maybe? But then we followed the metal tube that was going up from the light switch, and it went all the way to the ceiling. So he said, no, that can't have to do with the jacuzzi. Why would it be going up?
It's the light switch.
It's a light switch, and it's daytime still, so that's why it's not on.
Yeah.
So we sat bubbleless, lost,
Yeah.
till finally some other people showed up and flipped the switch immediately, and bubbles went on.
Bubbles.
And it was great. But by that point, it was like we were almost pretty much done with our soak.
Yeah.
So, moral of this story is if there is ever a light switch around, flip it, see what it does.
It might be the bubble.
It might be bubbles. You'll never know what any light switch does until you've flicked it.
Yeah. I don't want to do the lesson of this episode obviously far too soon.
Way too soon. We'll never remember it that long.
Yeah. But it could be, that wouldn't be a bad one. If you see a switch, find out what it does first thing.
Yeah. Yeah, flip it right away, get it out of the way. Then you know what it does. If what it does is something you don't want, flip back down.
Yep.
And then keep it down.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's the Jacuzzi and Us story. I have one other Jacuzzi and Me story, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you got?
When I was in college, I had free access to the college gym.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Show your student ID. They say, come in, use the gym, use the weights, use the machines.
Come in, young students.
Yes.
Welcome.
Come in. We promise there aren't cameras in the locker room. We promise. And so I went once to this gym with some friends who were like, let's go to the gym.
Cool.
And I was in college. You're supposed to experiment. I was like, sure, I'll try out gym.
Gym? Well, I don't know. That's pretty crazy, but I guess I'll try it once.
I've
in
never done that
college.
before, but okay.
Gym? Whoa.
I got on, I believe, a stationary bike. I think they call that spinning.
Yeah, spun that shit.
I spun it. I spun for like maybe 30 minutes.
Okay.
Pop in the hot tub, half hour.
Yeah.
Next time they were like, let's go to the gym. Maybe 10 minutes on the bike. Half hour jacuzzi. Third time, straight to jacuzzi. Never went a fourth time.
Yeah. That's understandable completely.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it'd be too much fun to get into a jacuzzi directly after exercise because, your heart rate's up, your blood's already pretty hot, pumping fast, and you're already sweating and shit. Seems,
It's not as good as just get in there.
yeah.
Just get in there.
Just get in there. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it's probably meant to be like a muscle relaxer or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I just was like, what do I want them more tense for first?
Yeah. Curious. Yeah. Yeah, it's a relaxer. It's like the difference between a cold hot dog and then a hot dog that you put into boiling water. Kind of relaxes the dog.
Its muscles
Yeah.
get very relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you try to bite into a hot dog raw,
Yeah.
it is like, you can't, you can barely get through it. Tougher than beef jerky.
Wow. Hot dogs are past their expiration date, maybe.
Well, you don't need to refrigerate them. That's a myth.
Yeah. I wonder if you can cook a hot dog in a jacuzzi. I mean, well, like, maybe not cook it as, again, like, they're not really raw, but
Well, look,
You know.
I'm going to...
enough for, like, a Sobra. Is that the hot dog stands with the umbrellas? To those standards.
Is that a chain, or that's what those are called?
It's like a chain of hot dog stands
Wow.
in, New York and shit.
So I'll just give us a little factoid here. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, or CPSC, recommends that water temperatures never exceed 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and that a temperature considered safe for a healthy adult is 37 degrees Celsius, or 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So, can a hot dog cook at 100 degrees Fahrenheit? It's important at the end of the Jacuzzi episode that we know this.
It, I mean, of course it depends on your definition of cook.
True.
Because, like...
It depends on what the definition of cooked is.
Yeah.
A certain president might say.
Which president?
Bill Merriam-Webster Clinton, the president who loved definitions.
He was a good one.
Great for the dictionary industry. After he said, it depends on what the definition of is, because this was pre-internet, or before most people had access to the internet at their home. I bet you many, many people pulled their dictionary off of their shelf and went straight to the word is, so they would know. And I bet a certain amount of people were like, shit, where's our dictionary? Oh,
The
we
president
don't
said-
have one.
Yeah.
Let's go buy one
Let's
right
buy
now.
one. Yeah.
I bet dictionary sales definitely ticked up in that moment.
Yeah. I remember that. I was just a kid, and I just remember Y2K and buying a dictionary. That's what stood out to me.
To look up Y2K in the dictionary?
I wonder if it is in the dictionary. Let's see.
I mean, yeah, let's see. I have a dictionary up in my room. I could go grab it.
This isn't a dictionary episode,
You're right.
frankly.
You're right. And also, I
Yeah.
don't know when that dictionary was made. And I wouldn't be able to know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
You got any jacuzzi stories from your life?
No, not really. I just, I like jacuzzis.
Yeah.
My favorite jacuzzi times, I was at a bachelor party for a good friend about to get married, and there's a jacuzzi there, and I just spent almost the whole time in the jacuzzi, and it was cold out too. And it was an outside jacuzzi, and it was cold out, so that's a good combo,
Yeah.
And that really makes you able to stay in the jacuzzi longer and enjoy staying in the jacuzzi longer. And
Yeah.
I love jacuzzis.
How about How about this?
Hmm.
Can we build and start to sell? We'll have to come up with the name for it, but it's an attachment to a jacuzzi, and it's the top.
Uh-huh.
It's like a dome.
Yeah.
And the dome is blowing cold air at you at a setting that you decide for yourself.
Okay.
And you seal it up. So
Mhm.
now, top of you is cold, bottom of you is the jacuzzi. You stay in the jacuzzi longer.
Climate-controlled jacuzzi.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What would the portmanteau there? Jacuzzi, you know.
Oh, hot top.
A hot top, yes.
Hot top. Pop the hot top on the hot tub.
It'll
give you stay in there all night.
Oh, you got a hot top, hot tub? Hot tub?
Is your hot top tinted glass to keep out the koozie ratsies? You got a koozie ratsie protected hot tub?
Is your hot tub or non hot tub? Because the ratsies, gotta keep them out.
Keep the ratsies out your koozie.
Keep the ratsies out the koozie with the hot tub on your hot top and your hot tub.
Tinted hot tub.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the koozies free of roozies. And Shark Tank, we're ready.
I'm gonna add that whole line minus the Shark Tank ending to the
Tinted hot
me.
top.
Yeah.
Hot top.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the koozies free of roozies. It was quite musical.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Wow. That is a good idea.
Thank you.
That is a good idea.
One day, I'll build one.
We got all the time in the world,
Absolutely.
you know.
I mean, I don't think jacuzzis are going anywhere. Not for a little while, at least.
They're not. And we do this full time. It's all we do is just a episode podcast a week. So we
That's
got
right.
plenty of time.
Yeah. I did quit my job to make more room to do this once a week.
Mm-hmm.
Because I needed to know that I have to come up with ideas as good as the hot tub.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had a regular job, I wouldn't need to.
Yeah. So it kind of lights a fire under your ass. Kind of cranks up the temp on the hot tub just a little bit. Also, is there a difference between a hot tub and jacuzzi?
So,
We keep that for the second.
well, no.
Seg 2?
No, this would be a great tease.
Oh, okay.
This is going to keep them glued to their seat.
Let's tease them, man.
Jacuzzi is a brand. But a la Q-Tip or Kleenex, it is the brand that is so widely associated with the hot tub that jacuzzi has now become synonymous with hot tub.
Gotcha. Okay.
And of course, you pitched this topic, I believe, as jacuzzi, not as hot tub.
Right.
So our research is very jacuzzi focused, in particular.
That's fine. Yeah.
Because, frankly, why accept substitutes?
Yeah, you're right. Wow. See, it's just like I learn. So as soon as we start recording, I just start learning.
Mm-hmm.
What else other than water do you think would be a good substitute as a liquid in a jacuzzi?
Oh.
That you can sit in and like won't fuck you up and shit like that.
Right. Because I think a lot of things would fuck you up.
Yeah. Same temp, 104,
Yeah.
40 Celsius, 40 degrees Celsius.
Mm-hmm. So,
104 height.
peanut butter.
Okay, so big problem here because peanut butter at that temp, it's gonna be its Celsius or height. It's gonna separate. You're gonna get the peanut oil floating on top, and then the chunky fiber just in the bottom. You're gonna have your feet stuck in the in the bottom of the jacuzzi, you won't even be able to get out of the Z.
Well, first of all, who said I want to get out of the Z?
Whoa.
I want to stay in the Z, baby. But then your feet are in like a nice mud bath that's a little bit molten, but not too much. And then your top half is in some simmering oil.
That sounds fucking terrible. You know, I mean, I just normally we try to work towards conceding, you know, a compromise here.
Yes.
You know,
And
co-hosting a podcast, if about nothing else, we've learned is about compromise.
certainly, I agree with that.
You're damn right. You better.
See, and I do. Even though you didn't like my peanut butter in a hot tub idea.
It's
I
fucking
do
stupid.
agree about compromising, so we have thus compromised.
Yeah, you're right. I think cream of wheat would be a good one. Yeah? Huh? Problem?
I have a problem with cream of wheat, just in general.
Let's get me in a hot tub full of cream of wheat.
Okay.
Do you think that looks bad?
I think cream of wheat looks bad in general, and smells and tastes bad in general.
Ugh.
And I sort of don't like being around it at all. But that is also definitely some deep-seated childhood thing, because I have not eaten or looked at cream of wheat since I was a little boy. I'm sure.
I can say the same. And it's probably the same for me. It's also a deep-seated child thing for me, too. It's a little bit nostalgic.
Okay. I feel like the only times I ever ate cream of wheat as a kid, it was like at somebody else's house, and it just like, the whole thing just made me uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable?
Yeah. This is what I'm like conjuring right now in my Dianetics trip back through time
Whoa.
to earlier memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I was just like, what is this stuff? And like, why am I here doing this? And why are they giving this to me?
I don't want to be around
I
anymore.
don't want to be around anymore.
Jesus. It's not that bad. I like cream of wheat. I mean, jeez.
I would be willing to try it now. And
Hurled you into existential crisis.
Yeah, I'm feeling bad now.
Cream of anxiety.
Cream of anxiety. And the thought of that being bubbling and sticking to my skin. I don't know.
Did you put anything in it, or just eat it raw? You raw dogged it.
I mean, again, it was handed to me by relative strangers, the parents of my friends who weren't my friends.
And they failed to mention, hey, you could add honey or butter to this.
I
And it
feel
makes it
like
very delicious.
I feel like it was probably just handed to me, and I ate it the way it was handed to me because I just needed the experience to be over as quickly as I could.
Well, we can move on from discussing this terrible memory of yours.
Let's try one more, and we can't labor on it. Seltzer water. Just extra bubbles now.
That's a really good one. We can't labor on it.
Nope.
I'm gonna go with honey. I mentioned honey just then, but
I'm in. I'm
Yeah.
in on that, yeah.
I think that'd be medicinal.
Definitely. Honey is so good for you
Yeah.
to have on your skin.
And right next to you, while you're in the honey tub, the honey hot tub, a waffle. Get that in there. Just dip it in the honey and
So now you're eating
stew.
out of the...
I mean, come on, that's what we've been really beating around the bush, flirting at this whole time.
A little bit. More of that.
This is all food. We didn't have to do food. We could have said car oil, some 5W30. You know, we could have said...
How is that better than peanut butter oil?
It's more consistent. Reacts more... reacts much better to heat.
Okay, well, we can't labor on it. I did once accidentally take a sip of hot tub water, but we don't need to even get into that because we're done talking about the jacuzzis and us.
What if you threw a pack of ramen into the jacuzzi, huh?
Oh, Yeah, I mean on a long enough timeline.
Okay. Welcome to Leia Playas. This is the part of the podcast where I pitch a podcast idea that might be better than this podcast. Potentially. This podcast is called What is Zach Getting Jay for Christmas Cast?
Oh.
And welcome to episode 1 of What is Zach Getting Jay for Christmas Cast? It's, a few days after Halloween. It's pretty much getting into the holiday season proper, i.e. Christmas time. Eggnog's going to be hitting the shelves, and you're going to be seeing a lot of wreaths and lights and trees. So, here in episode 1, in the final episode of this podcast, the only question that we really want to know is, what is Zach getting Jay for Christmas this year? My guest for this episode is Zach. Hi, Zach. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me. Only one episode of this, huh?
Yep, this is it.
Okay.
Subscribe and like. It's a pretty cheap subscription, so.
Yeah. Thanks.
What are you gonna get?
Thanks for having me on.
What are you going to get?
For what?
Me.
For what?
Christmas.
Oh, like the title of the podcast.
Yeah. I mean, if I can just go ahead and ask you if you need that as a guest.
Well, I mean, this is my first time on the show, so I don't really know your format.
There's not really a format. It's just me asking you what you're getting me for Christmas.
And you are going to ask me that.
Yeah. Hey, Zach. So question 1, what are you going to get me for Christmas?
Yeah. And just so I really understand the show. I would have listened to other episodes so I knew how the show worked, but this is the first and only one. So just so I know, because I don't want to mess up the format of the show. After I've answered that, are there going to be other questions?
No, just that one.
Just that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll ask me that.
Also, I don't know how many podcasts you're on normally as a guest, but I would recommend to be a little bit more prepared next time for whichever.
Well, again,
you end up on.
there was not really a good way to be prepared for it because there weren't other episodes of this that I could check out.
Also, it's not really a great look as a podcast guest to make excuses on the podcast.
Well, okay. See, again, that's something I didn't know that you don't like on this show.
Okay.
Not to take us off on a tangent, but when I am being on my own podcast with the Metaphiles,
I'm familiar.
I make sure to listen to at least 3 older episodes before I do each episode, so that I know how the Metaphiles works. But I wasn't able to do that here.
Okay.
So, on my own podcast, I know whether or not it's okay for people to make excuses for things, but on this one I didn't. So,
this is also a 5-minute episode, so I feel like you're kind of stalling.
I don't mean to come off like I'm stalling. I'm just trying to, you told me that you were starting this new show, and I'm happy to come on and try and help out, try and make it a good first and I guess last episode.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm not trying to stall. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm really giving you what you need as the guest on your pilot episode. Which, congratulations on the podcast, by the way.
I needed
great.
Christmas gift. That's what I need.
Sure.
Not a Christmas grift.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Christmas time is coming up, like you said. Halloween happened, so right around the corner.
Are you getting me anything for Christmas at all?
Oh, me.
You don't even know what you're going to give me, or do you?
No.
That's what this is.
No. It's not like that at all. It's not like that at all. I'm just, again, I'm just trying to make sure that I do a good job on your show. We can edit this all out, but
no, we won't.
Oh, okay.
It's my podcast.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I mean, we're doing it at the same table that we do Metaphiles at. So I got confused for a second.
Okay. Well, you know what? Thanks for watching. What Zach is getting Jay for Christmas pod. That was episode 1, and it's been a real journey on this podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Zach, yeah, well, apparently Zach doesn't know what he's going to get me.
No, it's not like that at all. It's not like that at all.
Okay.
But yeah, thanks for having me. I had a really great time.
Okay. Bye. So think about it.
Wow, interesting podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's a niche, right?
Yeah. It's funny how Leia plays is for you to pitch a podcast that could potentially be better than this one, but in that podcast there is not going to be any more of it no matter what. So,
well, that's subjective, isn't it?
I suppose so, and that it doesn't mean that one it wouldn't be better than all the ones that we've done and will do.
I think I've pitched some before that are like, there's no way that would be better, you know.
I mean,
how can you be better? How can you be better? The metal. How can you be better than that? How can you be better than Metaphiles?
I don't know. Those guys didn't talk about jacuzzis at all, so
yeah, you're right.
I don't see how it could.
No chance.
Yeah, sucks that you never did find out. We never, as the audience, never did find out.
Yeah. The
answer to the one and only question of that show.
We'll have to do it on the Christmas episode.
Sure, whenever that is. You mean the episode Christmas? Like the theme is Christmas.
Yeah.
It's not the episode we put out on Christmas.
The theme is
Christmas.
Christmas.
We don't know what the theme of that one will be.
Right.
It could be stocks and bonds.
Oh, that'd be a fun one.
Yeah. So fun.
Yeah, okay. We'll learn then.
Yeah, but whenever, episode 139 it could be.
139.
139.
Could be.
On that one, maybe we'll find out.
Maybe. Okay. Well, we'll be right back. Hello and welcome back. Metaphiles segment 2. Jacuzzis and the globe. The world.
The world globe.
Mm-hmm. How many jacuzzis are on the world?
10.
Oh. I feel quite fortunate.
Yeah, it's amazing that we have one.
A charmed life we lead.
Absolutely.
They're not filled with honey, but they'll do.
Okay. So let's get into it.
Into the jacuzzi? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Getting them fast. Don't go slow.
So we'll do just a quick history of hot tubs. In the 4th century BC, in Therma, which is in Greece, hot stones were placed into calderas, which are craters that are formed by volcanic eruptions. And the hot stones heat the water, and this was the world's first form of hydrotherapy. Oh. So in a distant way, we have Greece to thank for the hot tub.
How many times do you reckon they accidentally touched the hot stone underwater?
Oh, probably every 30 seconds of every time.
That would suck.
Yeah, there's a lot of Greek people being like, ooh.
True.
In around 737 AD, Japan opens the first onsen, which is an inn that's near a hot spring. And also within these, they have something called an ofuro, which is a wooden tub that is heated from below. Mm-hmm. So a hot tub.
A tub?
Inspired by this.
That is hot.
we get to the actual hot tub. But first, 1907.
A word from our sponsor,
Yes.
Jacuzzi. 1907.
In 1907, the 7 Jacuzzi brothers immigrate to the United States.
All
Giocondo
7 of you.
and their six sisters.
Okay.
Giocondo, Candido,
Nice fella.
Galindo,
Nice fella.
Valeriano, Rachel, Joseph, and Frank. They all come over.
Wait, what was the first one?
Giocondo,
That's our props name. Giocondo.
the
Giocondo, he's a
general.
monkey.
He's a general in the ape army in the future. Due to a misspelling at the immigration offices, their last name of Jacuzzi is incorrectly spelled Jacuzzi. And they stick with it. They get many more of their family members to the United States when they win a contract to provide propellers to the U.S. for World War I planes. They created the first domed monoplane at some point. They're in some kind of museum for that. So,
Oh, interesting.
they're a machine-making company, but then in the 1940s, hot tubs, which were inspired by those Japanese baths, start becoming popular. Heated tubs do. And in 1948, Candido, his son, Ken, develops rheumatoid arthritis. And so Candido,
A rheumatoid
Arthritis.
arthritis.
he creates the first hydrotherapy pump called the J300.
Sure, J300 has a good model.
Definitely. And the J300 could be attached to any standard bathtub. And now your
Oh.
bathtub has a little jet
Okay, that's cool.
shooting out.
That's
I kind of
nice.
want one.
Yeah.
He patents it, starts marketing it in 52. In 55, it starts being mass-produced, and according to the Jacuzzi website, changed the lives of people around the world. This did.
A little lofty, but
Perhaps.
sure.
Then, third-generation Jacuzzi family member Roy,
Roy.
in 68, he creates the whirlpool bath, or Roman bath, which is the first of these kinds of things that is created for relaxation, not medical use. They get people like Jane Mansfield, Playboy model, to pose being in one of these. And
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
is now loving that this is existing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Hollywood falls in love with it. And according again to the website, Elvis had one, Marilyn Monroe, and George Burns. The sexiest of those three names.
I was like, Elvis.
Elvis, sure, hot. George Burns. Woo.
So funny.
So, as with everything, they make them more the right shape. They fix it all up. By the 70s, they got family-sized ones, and now everybody that can afford one is having one. By 1979, 250 members of the Jacuzzi family were employed by the Jacuzzi company. By 1989, 2,200 Jacuzzi
Whoa.
employees. Oh, no, they're not all Jacuzzis at that point. They're just other people.
I was about to say, they are prolific people.
No, they were
They stay
257
busy.
prolific
Okay.
at least. Then some facts from an article written about Roy Jacuzzi in 1999. This is 1999 information here. In total, Americans will install 427,000 whirlpool bathtubs in new homes and 405,000 in remodeled bathrooms
No, they
this
won't.
year.
No, they fucking won't.
Go check. This was estimated in 1999 by the National Kitchen and Bath Association. Are you going to get in an argument with the NKBA, Jay?
National Kitchen. Not on the tile.
But Jacuzzi doesn't want to dominate only the whirlpool business, the article says. Fueled by cash from its parent company, it's plotting a takeover of the whole bathroom and the yard.
No! Oh, tile yards! Oh, you
There
never
we-
have to mow them again.
All right, I gotta
I'm gonna mop the yard.
mop the yard. Oof, so hot. Oh, the yard is so hot. In '96, Jacuzzi acquired a Canadian swimming pool company, who now they make the most pools. 2 years after that, they spent billions of dollars to buy Zurn Industries. Zurn.
Do they make world-ending contraptions?
Do what now?
Do they make world-ending contraptions? The Zurn company?
The Zurn company makes toilets,
Oh.
kitchen bathroom sinks,
I'm gonna hit the
faucet
Zurn.
trays.
I'll be right back.
So that's all some history. Now we will turn to some things that Jacuzzi says on their own website.
They freely admit all of this.
They do.
Okay.
And this is where we get back to... This episode is about hot tubs, but... Who you kidding? Legendary for performance, reliability, and ease of use, Jacuzzi sets the standard by which all wellness products are measured. All wellness products.
All of them.
While imitation may be the sincerest form of flattery, only 60 years of innovation can produce designs made to the exacting standards of the Jacuzzi brand. Imitators.
They got one of those jets going up their ass there.
You're gonna maybe get a jet up your ass if you don't watch out. Jacuzzi brand products are manufactured in 5 countries, enjoyed in more than 100 countries worldwide, and employ thousands of people worldwide.
Marginally tolerated by the rest of the countries.
Now, I can see that you have some reservations still about going all in
What?
on the Jacuzzi brand. Luckily, Jacuzzi,
They're Italians. I'm not gonna. Yeah, you know.
the Jacuzzi family,
Bless them. Nice fella, all of them.
Spiritu Sancta, all that. The Jacuzzi family, the 7 brothers and their sons.
Dip him in the hot tub. No, no. It's under 110. It should be 104, no higher. No.
He sleeps with the bubbles.
You go against the Jacuzzi family.
You want the jet again? You want the jet? Lap under the water. Luckily, the Jacuzzi company published an article on their website that says, should you buy a blow-up hot tub or a Jacuzzi brand hot tub? Which is a question that we all would wonder. Blow-up hot tub, a friend of mine bought one. You can get them for like $350.
They're inflatable?
Yes.
Wow.
And that
Okay.
sounds pretty good. And for a nice price.
Is the water hot enough? That's about it. I mean, come on. What?
Well,
Okay, I'm all ears.
you may wonder what the difference is.
I do.
This article says. And if you've asked yourself or entered into a search bar, blow-up hot tub versus Jacuzzi hot tub, we can help you get to the bottom of this comparison. They can. First, they explain what a blow-up hot tub is. We've already done that. How much does a blow-up hot tub cost? It can cost about $350, depending on the brand size, blah, blah, blah. But keep in mind, this does not include the running costs. A blow-up hot tub can cost approximately $1.20 per day to operate. This is actually higher than the typical daily cost to operate a Jacuzzi hot tub.
Okay.
Do you want to hear some pros of a blow-up hot tub?
Yeah.
They're easily portable. They can be set up anywhere that there's a flat, level surface, if you're into that. It's a low initial cost. But keep in mind, price often reflects quality. Cheapskate.
Okay.
It can be deflated and inflated, and this is convenient for traveling or putting the unit away when not in use for a period of time, which, trust me, you're going to want to put it away.
Right.
You're going to want to keep it out of sight so that your friends don't think you're poor.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right. Is that a blow-up jacuzzi? Oh, let's get out of here. It's not even full of cream of wheat.
It has quick setup. You can set it up and fill it in about an hour. Great. You know what you don't even have to set up at all? I'll tell you later. It's easy to operate. So if you're stupid, you should get one of these.
Whoa.
What are the cons of it, you may wonder?
I can't see what they might be.
Well, don't worry.
I'm at a loss.
They have limited space, these ones do. That's a con. It might look like it can fit a lot of people in it, but legroom is a commodity. And more often than not, if you want to stretch out your legs, you'll have to limit how many people can be in your blow-up hot tub.
I like the idea of legroom being a commodity just like throughout life. Throughout any point in life. You don't realize you miss it until it's gone. Legroom, it's a commodity.
That's true. When I'm on a plane,
oh yeah,
I'm missing that commodity. If I was in a fucking disgusting blow-up hot tub, I would be like, okay, half of you get out. You're not allowed to have fun anymore.
You can towel off the seltzer.
Yep.
With these towels.
It has little to no insulation. The blow-up one does. And without proper insulation, it's difficult to maintain the heat of the water, which is the whole point. Mostly.
So that's legit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's legitimate.
Guess what else is legit? It's no seats.
Ah, fuck.
In a blow-up hot tub, you'll be sitting directly on the bottom of it. Unless you purchase additional seating components.
You can't just put a dinner table chair in it? What's the big deal, you know?
You would have to purchase that.
Yeah.
What a horrible world.
I mean, honestly, that is a pretty fucking huge con. I don't want to be sitting Indian style in a jacuzzi.
And I certainly can't afford to purchase an additional thing to sit on. Not at paying $1.20 a day.
What are you going to put? You can't put like a bean bag in there.
No. I mean,
like popcorn.
I have to put a cardboard box in there. Because that's all I can have now.
Yeah.
Because I'm losing $1.20 every day.
Out the door. It's just hemorrhaging.
And also,
Capital.
The blow-up hot tub has no actual hydrotherapy jets. It doesn't have a J300 or even J299 in it. And while it might provide a bubbling effect, it's not going to soothe sore muscles or joints. What are you, nuts?
Dude, that shit's going to soothe sore muscle or joints? You be nuts?
Think again. What's a jacuzzi hot tub, you might be wondering right now.
I'll pretend that I am.
Well, it's not built into the ground or landscaping. And unlike a blow-up one, it's not easily moved. And it's made of high-quality materials. And it features seating options. And a large array of strategically placed jets designed to provide soothing hydrotherapy for the entire body. And its exterior shell houses all of its parts. And it's easy to operate and maintain, too. Okay.
Does it cost $1.50 a day? Like the bus?
Look, you are going to be paying $7,500 minimum for a Jacuzzi brand hot tub. But it's important to note that due to the energy efficiency of a Jacuzzi brand hot tub, as well as its superior installation, the daily operating costs are approximately $1 or less. That's so much less. That's so much less, Jay.
That's so fucking stupid.
20 cents a day every day is going to be $7,500 before you know it. 20 cents a day more?
I think I don't think that would pay itself back and within your lifetime. I don't think that would happen within your fucking lifetime.
Well, what if I told you that due to the excellent insulation and high quality spa covers, that the water temperature can be well maintained, which can help manage utility costs.
Yeah, okay.
Let's hear some more pros.
They're honestly losing me on this sales pitch.
Well, wait till we get to the pros of it.
Okay.
High quality is the one.
Yeah, okay. We've been there. We know that.
Specialty jets and seats.
Again, redundant. Here.
Multiple models and seating options.
Semi-redundant as well.
Excellent insulation and highest quality spa covers.
Again with the quality. It doesn't come with quality. It's not just like, I don't know. You know what? You know what? Fine.
These ones are energy efficient, Jay. They exceed the California Energy Commission standards.
So does a Ford Pinto.
They have smart controls. Blow up one doesn't have that.
Just make it hot. Beep.
Hot tub. Hot.
Wetter. Perfect.
They also have additional accessories that you can purchase that will further enhance your hot tub experience.
Remote control boats.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Here's the cons. They're not above telling you when they've been wrong. They're not scared.
Okay.
These are not easily portable because they were so well installed.
Because of the quality.
Yes. It has a cost.
It does, yes.
But the price point is reflective of its quality.
Fuck you, the fucking quality.
And of its lifespan. Those are the only cons.
Yeah.
Okay? And you'll notice
that's like two.
Yeah, you'll notice there were a lot less.
Yeah.
A lot less. So, blow up hot tub versus jacuzzi hot tub. The article tells us it's time to wrap the article up.
Mm-hmm.
They begin this final paragraph by saying, essentially the choice is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially.
The article written by Matthew Jacuzzi.
Yes, fifth generation jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Your decision should be based on which hot tub can provide you with everything you want to experience from this purchase for years to come. While a blow-up hot tub may be fun for a season, it ultimately cannot compare to the quality, hydrotherapy, lifespan of a jacuzzi brand hot tub. Often people buy the inflatable spa, which they call them spas too, and find they enjoy it so much that they make the move to the grown-up version.
Whoa.
Whether you start your spa experience with a blow-up version or jump into a full-size one, come on in and enjoy the hot water. The Jacuzzi brand says.
Wow.
So there you go. I don't know how anyone could be confused.
Quality. End of period. Full stop.
Well, also accessories.
End of story.
Also accessories.
What? Accessories?
Also
Hell?
accessories. And you'll be a grown-up.
Yeah. What about a hot tub, huh? Hot tub for the hot tub? Oh, wait, a hot top for the hot tub?
I mean, if... I kind of want to just call it the jacuzzi hot top now. Get in where it's good.
What if it's somewhat like a blow-up hot tub in that it's a pop-up?
A hot tub pop-up?
You can pop it up. Well, it's a hot...
Oh.
It's pop-up hot top for the hot... Pop-up hot tub.
A pop-up hot top.
Keep the Razi out of the koozie.
Yeah.
So the pop-up hot tub, keep the Razi out of the koozie.
Definitely.
Well, actually, you said it best.
Tinted hot tub.
There we go.
Keep the koozies free. But that didn't include pop-up. So maybe just pop-up should just go on that one.
Pop-up hot tub, hot top. Keep the Razi out of the koozie. Let's go ahead and do that at the same time. I think probably. Pop-up hot tub, hot top. Keep the Razi out of the koozie. Yeah.
Free of roozies.
Yeah.
That felt good. That felt almost as good as taking soap in a jacuzzi brand hot tub does.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Oh, segment 3, maybe. Yeah. Segment 3 of Metaphiles. I'm so relaxed right now.
For sure. I got a jet going right up my butt.
Yeah. Why jacuzzi? Why?
Yeah, shit.
Butt jets? Maybe.
For some. There was a statistic that I did not end up reading that was about how many times people get things caught in spots on jacuzzis. And the number is not low.
There's an Excel spreadsheet out there somewhere in some computer dedicated to that. Yeah.
Absolutely. And, we know some of those things are butts and wangs. We don't know how many because we don't have access to the spreadsheet.
It's on a pivot table, so it's all, so you can just double click on the butt, number, and it's just the whole stats. Wang.
Yeah. But only the deep insiders of the Jacuzzi family have access to that particular information.
It's locked in their safe.
Yes. And
like the Coca-Cola.
You're going to have to really prove yourself before you get to even see the safe, let alone look inside of it.
I put things into hot tub jets you wouldn't even believe.
By the way, would you like a nice boiled hot dog?
Maybe a nice cold glass of boiling water. No? Okay.
Mr. Jacuzzi's got a hot tub next to his desk. He pulls a glass and dips it in there and puts ice in it until it cools down. Here you go.
Yeah, he's got the little ice pinchers that they do stuff.
Yes, for sure.
Amazing.
You want something to drink? Okay.
You want some tea? He just takes a little bag, dips it in. Oh man.
Then you go to the oldest house.
Oldest house.
And Giocondo is still there, soaking, preserved by the bubbles. 100 and.
You want to see the old man?
115 years old or so. Just kept alive by the jets, by the hydrotherapy, the unmatched, unrivaled hydrotherapy.
I was thinking you were saying like the whole ancestry of the families, their bodies, their dead bodies are preserved in jacuzzis just like that, behind glass.
Yeah. Well, some who died before the technology had advanced far enough, yes, they are kept that way, floating in tubes with bubbles and jets.
Oh, absolutely.
Until the day when we create a hot tub hot enough to bring them actually back.
Yeah.
Which is what the really top minds at the Jacuzzi company are up to.
Yeah. You know what? It's not all quality and relaxation and bubbles all the time. There's a nefarious secret agenda.
Absolutely.
To the Jacuzzi family.
Yeah. If you go to certain graveyards, you will see many tombstones with the name Zern on them. And some things are coincidences and some things are not.
Sometimes things happen.
Sometimes things happen. Sometimes 40 degrees Celsius just isn't quite hot.
Let's kick it up to 41. No, please, no. All right, I'll tell you anything. Sleeping with the bubbles.
So,
by the way,
yes.
That all reminded me. Maybe that was right there, which is a good cut point if we do have to. But Matthew Perry just died in a fucking hot tub.
No.
Yeah. Betsy, you knew he died.
Yes, I didn't know it was in a hot tub. Oh fuck!
I didn't even think about that.
You know what? I think let's leave this in.
Yeah.
Because That's fucked up, and we would not have done this as an episode probably not right away. I certainly don't want this to be disrespectful.
We've never even mentioned Friends either.
No.
I mean, in this episode, or I don't think any other episode before this.
I bet we probably mentioned it in some other one. Well, let me just say, I watched a lot of Friends and a lot of other things that Matthew Perry was in, and he was extremely talented, and it is very sad that he is dead. And I did not want to make a joke about that.
And we have not, and we will not.
And we did not.
I liked Studio 60.
Yeah.
That was so good.
I liked it, even though I also thought it was really, really lame the whole time that I was liking it.
Really?
Yes.
Lame why?
Oh, because they're all being so, and Aaron Sorkin, who wrote it, is being sanctimonious about how important sketch comedy is.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the guy never wrote a funny joke in his whole life.
Yeah, I remember. We talked about it before, and you were like, "The show itself isn't actually funny."
No, not at all.
Like that.
Not at all. And then when they bring in Matthew Perry and Bradley Whitford to save the show.
Yeah.
And everybody's talking about, like, these guys are geniuses. They're the funniest comedy writers that there have ever been. And then their sketches all suck.
Yeah,
They're like terrible premises.
I mean, it's accurate as far as, late night.
Sure, I mean, if the whole thing was, like, meant to be a subtle fuck you to Saturday Night Live, then he succeeded wildly, but I don't think that was the goal. But all that being said, I watched it all and really enjoyed it.
That
mostly because of Matthew Perry and Bradley Whitford.
Absolutely,
yeah. Just dynamite.
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt.
Yeah.
So
yeah, okay. Wow.
I'm going to do just one. Just one. Let's have the Friends theme song.
Oh my.
Ready? No, I'm done. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway.
What were we talking about before that?
There are so many dead Zerns.
Yeah, that's right. Not the Jacuzzi crime family.
Oh shit.
That's them.
It's either them
Not the hot tub now.
Or Matthew Perry's estate. Yeah, shit. Okay, I gotta transition back now.
Well,
that really threw me. Not just that. Are we gonna have to scrap this whole thing?
No.
No.
Oh. Why jacuzzis?
Why? They feel nice to be in.
It's
if
like
you get the right one, you are actually saving money in the long term.
The one with quality.
Mm-hmm.
Is it synonymous to ask why luxury?
Oh.
Well,
no, actually.
Okay.
Well, in a way, yes, but another little piece of my research led me to Reddit, to r/hot tub, which I thought would yield, but it really didn't, except for this, which is somebody was like, hey, my husband has rheumatoid arthritis. Should I get a hot tub? And people were like, yeah, I have it, and I like it.
Lots of upboats.
Yeah, much karma being tossed around there. Reddit. But so they, it does have medicinal purposes as well. But for me,
surely it does, yeah.
Well, is not your body relaxing?
Medicinal
yes.
in itself.
Yes.
Tis.
For some. Oops.
Yeah, you can't really be like, why hot tub and not something else? It's kind of a niche thing of like, immerse your body in this shit. It feels great.
Yeah, I mean, if we were asking the question, why bathtub, it would actually be a harder question than why hot tub.
Yeah.
Why jacuzzi? Why jacuzzi is because it's the best hot tub. Why hot tubs? Because hot tubs are nice.
Yeah. It's all true. Just because they feel good.
Yeah.
It shouldn't really have to be complicated every time.
No. And it doesn't mean it's a bad choice of topic that it's not complicated to say why we like them, and that a beloved character actor died in one does not make it a bad topic.
Doesn't.
Because we didn't know, I didn't know the one, and neither of us knew for sure that it would be so easy.
Yeah. Right.
And since we are doing such a good job,
yeah,
let's go ahead and just bang out the rest of the work, and then we can just spend the rest of the episode just soaking.
Okay, yeah. I mean, because I was about to say, like, okay, why jacuzzi?
Mm-hmm.
Because work happens, so you have to go as far away from working as you can get once you're done working.
Yeah.
There's a few different options there, but a big one, jacuzzi.
You walk out of work. You loosen your tie. You get in your car. You drive home. You take your shoes off. You get straight in that hot tub.
Yeah.
Suit and all, tie loose. Now you are not at work anymore.
It's true. No?
And for a brief, sweet moment, you think I'll never be at work again.
That's right. But then you remember, this is just a blow-up hot tub.
That's right.
It's not a jacuzzi. I need to afford the jacuzzi, but luckily I can because I'm paying over $1 for this blow-up, and man, it's per day.
That's right. I'm paying 20 cents more than I would be, so I have to go back to work. I have to go back to work at least long enough to make 20 cents today.
Why jacuzzi? The economy.
Yes.
The businesses of this country. No, work is why jacuzzi. Because,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And even when I was in college and gave up on exercising to go straight to the jacuzzi, I had homework to do, which is a kind of work.
Right, yeah, it is. You're right.
Yeah. The lesson, of course, is if you see a light switch, flip it. Handled that already as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Also, don't go against the jacuzzis.
Don't.
Yeah. All right.
So, the villain, the twist, the fate. The fate is obvious. It's Pinewood. Love a jacuzzi. Want to be up there in one?
Yeah.
All the time.
Man, I don't know. It's a jacuzzi. I know you're trying to rush through this here.
I'm not.
To the relaxation part. I get it. But
well, okay, yeah, I guess I am a little bit, yeah.
Jacuzzi, you know. But is it time for the first time in a while for a new section to open up?
Oh.
The jacuzzi.
Oh.
So it's like Pinewood, but the difference. Let's say the difference is like Pinewood is like heaven, right?
Yeah.
All the best things that you're never gonna get sick of, that you're gonna love all the time, need to be up there. Jacuzzi, sure, but again, like different section, things that go into the jacuzzi section aren't. It's not permanent.
Because you can't stay in the jacuzzi forever.
Exactly. Unlike Pinewood.
Now, I mean, if you were in Pinewood and jacuzzi was in Pinewood, you could have a personalized jacuzzi that you wear like a bodysuit that you could just be in forever.
Okay, so hold on.
But no, outside of that, I like what you're saying. A jacuzzi is good, but not for long. I like this. I like the jacuzzi section.
It needs to be a new thing. What?
Yeah.
So I'm envisioning just like people who work so much to the point. It's like the year 2040. The economy is on such a thin, lifeline.
Yeah.
Everybody has to work 23 hours a day. And how do they do it? As if in a toxic atmosphere or space, they wear jacuzzi suits with a constant jacuzzi atmosphere.
Right. with a helmet that blows cold air. So
Yes.
that you get the both.
Hot top, helmet, hot tub. Keep your Odyssey at the jacuzzi. Let's just do the
Top
Is it
up, hot
hot
tub.
but yeah. So,
Keep
anyways,
the
yeah,
Rozzy out of the
jacuzzi is a
Free
new
of
section.
Rozzies.
It's temporary, not permanent.
I like it. Let's go through just a few random of our older episodes and see if any of our older things belong in the jacuzzi. We'll just do a few of these.
We can just watch the whole episodes and then like cut it and edit it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's.
And we'll do it now and we'll go back and cut it
Yeah.
back in. So just randomly scrolled to, we'll start with episode 42. Breaks. Breaks stay in Pinewood. You don't ever want that to end. But we also did say for a thing to be a break, it must end. Right?
Yes.
So
Jacuzzi.
maybe breaks are in the jacuzzi. Put them in there.
I think so.
Cows, I'm certain we put into Pinewood.
And they'll stay there.
They'll
Cows
stay
are
there.
eternal, for sure.
Axe throwing, I don't know what we said. Probably that was
Definitely not jacuzzi.
in the
anyways.
parade purgatory. Manners. I don't really want to be dealing with manners when I'm in the jacuzzi. I'm trying to rock and roll.
Manners. Yeah, you don't have to have manners in a jacuzzi.
Yeah. Tables are always. Star Trek is always,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you like watch a season and then you want to maybe watch something else for a little while. Expectations, ties, champagne is in the jacuzzi because we know the result of that. Our very next episode was hangovers, which
Yeah. You want to be in a jacuzzi when you're having hangovers.
yes, you
sure.
do, and you hope that the hangover does not stay. That's
Yeah.
enough of those.
Yeah, a new section, a new.
I like it. A new
destination.
realm.
A new
has opened
realm.
up.
Yes.
Joining the likes of the King BB, where the inevitable things must go, or Parade Purgatory, where we don't care.
Mm-hmm.
The jacuzzi. I think a lot of things are going to be in that jacuzzi before it's full, because it is a jacuzzi and it takes a long time for it to get full, not like a fucked up blow up bubble one, which just gets full so fast you can't even believe it.
Yes, but the quality. Come on. Okay. Well.
Yeah. So, okay, jacuzzis are the first thing that goes into the jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi inside of a jacuzzi.
Yeah. For the A-listers.
Yeah.
They're in a smaller jacuzzi inside the jacuzzi where it's really good. And the other people who are sitting just surrounding them looking at their backs are like, how do I get in there?
Oh, jacuzzi's full. Oh shit.
So just hang out in the jacuzzi and look at the people in the jacuzzi. I mean, I can't really see them too well because it's got a tinted hop top. Put my camera away.
Oh fuck! I touched the hot rock. So what's the twist?
The twist is that the Jacuzzi family, who we have certainly been indicating are Italian, are in fact Greek.
They're really Greek.
They're really Greek, much as the ones in Therma in the BC were. They were Greek the whole time.
Whoa.
Yeah, it changes everything about the jokes we were
This is
making.
getting like conspiratorial, really.
A little bit.
Wow. Yeah, that got me. That's a good twist. That got me for sure.
Yeah. What's the villain of the hot tub? Is it $1.20?
Power outages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It being hot out? No.
No.
The Zern company? No. They fell. They fell quickly.
How about bodily fluids?
Yep. Yep.
Because then you got to drain the hot tub. Hot tub size over. As soon as bodily fluids come into the picture,
Yeah.
it's over for hot tub.
It's over. You are getting out of that thing lickety split.
Okay, so the villain of hot tub is bodily fluids.
Yep.
You got your vom,
Mm-hmm. You're calm.
your cum,
You're
in, diarrhea. Yeah.
You're in. Nice. Yeah. Bug.
Your bug. Mm-hmm. To
Tears.
cuss, of course. Tears. Okay. Mm-hmm.
If somebody is crying in the hot tub, I'm leaving.
Something really bad's happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah. And I can't help.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Great. That's it, right?
That's it.
All right. So, there you go. Hot tubs, jacuzzis, handled. We have 45 seconds left.
Just gonna feel this jet.
Sure. Let's just enjoy the jets.
Oh.
This is sweet. Oh shit. Rotsies. Oh, the flashes. Oh, this is the part of the hot tub I sit in.
This is for hot tub I sit in.
Goodbye. Hello there. It's almost the end of the show, but not quite. I'm Zach Caffrey,
I'm Jason Ford.
and you just watched the episode of Metaphiles that you watched, and now you're seeing this, and it's the part where we say, it's like us, subscribe to us, comment about it,
Get on our shit.
get on it, build a little community with us. You're all a part of it. It's a nice little world we have here.
It's just a big ball of liking and subscribing and comments.
And it's wonderful to do. And you like doing it. You do.
You do.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
And this week, why not make a comment about bye.
Bye-bye.
Metaphiles.